Hello and welcome back to art. Today we're just going to be doing a fun, quick activity, learning about something called abstract concepts. Whoa, what is that? I'm sure you've heard the word abstract before. An abstract concept is an idea of something that you really can't touch. So an abstract thing is something that you can't touch, but you know it exists. Like the air, you can't touch it, but you know it's there, right? Because you're alive. Or your feelings. So I know that I feel sad sometimes or happy sometimes, but I can't touch those feelings. They're not something I can touch, right? They're an abstract thing. Or the thoughts in my head, I can't touch those. They don't have a form or physicality to them. So there's something called abstract. And an abstract thing could also be the taste of a hot pepper, or the smell of something that you enjoy. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about how certain lines can be used to express something abstract. How crazy is that? So when you think about the word sad, what kind of lines come to your head? Maybe something like this. Maybe you think of sad, droopy lines, kind of, if I want to draw a sad face, I'll draw his eyes, like a little cartoon face. It's a lot of downward lines, a lot of sad lines, right? I'll draw a little nose, and I'll draw kind of a sad smile. So look, it's so sad. So I think of sad lines, I think of lines that go downward, and they really make you kind of feel, I feel sad, right? I can see how this person might feel that way because they're drawn that way. So if I feel, let's say I feel angry, I might draw lines that kind of go, sharp lines that kind of go around like that. And if I draw a face that looks angry, it might be drawn like this. Oh, I forgot eyes. That's kind of scary, isn't it? So there I have an angry face. So very sharp lines, and the sad lines are very slow, very gooey lines, kind of. So what I want us to do is think about how each of these specific scenarios might make you feel. And in your sketchbook, you're going to open up to the next blank page. And you are going to tell me how you would feel if you did these three things or experienced these three things. So number one, slipping on a banana peel. How would that feel? So write number one and tell me how it would feel in your sketchbook. And then number two, yawning and stretching when you first wake up. How would that make you feel? And number three, eating something sour. How does that feel? What does that taste like? So go ahead and write your answers. Come back and we're going to talk about how on earth you can draw how you feel about those things. Go ahead and start. Okay, so here I have all of those scenarios that I listed out for you. Slipping on a banana peel, yawning when you first wake up, or eating something sour. So I want you first and I've covered up my drawings of my lines, and I want you to, next to the way that you would feel, draw the way it would feel. And this is a very difficult exercise, so don't feel like maybe you just aren't getting it, because it's kind of difficult. It's a stretch for your brain, okay, to try to express something in a drawing form that should be expressed in a written form, right, or a verbal form. So you're going to tell me how each of these would feel using only lines, no words, okay? And again, it doesn't have to look great. I want you to try your very best, though, to express the way something might make you feel. Those things might make you feel using the words that you used. So go ahead and start. Press pause. Okay. So, slipping on a banana peel, I thought it might be kind of clumsy, but also kind of fast, right? You would feel very clumsy, but it would happen so fast that I used these kinds of lines. So I used thick and I used thin, and I used some motion lines to represent the motion that I would be going in if I slipped and fell upward. Okay? Yawning when you first wake up. Now that is an amazing feeling, yawning and stretching when you first wake up. That's a pretty good feeling because you feel just kind of your whole body gets a little bit more awake and also relaxed at the same time. So I chose these lines. Again, thin and thick, kind of sad and tired lines mixed with energetic lines. Kind of looks like a volcano. Eating something sour, this is like a slap in the face or a punch to the face and you're like, whoa. So I chose these lines. And there's the sour point right there. Everything's kind of like, oh, whoa, you know? Okay. So in your sketchbook, here's your activity. You are going to follow along with the picture I posted in Google Classroom. It looks just like this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scenarios for you to draw out the way that it feels. So first, you're going to write all of these down in your sketchbook. So the sound of a train approaching, the taste of a hot pepper, the smell of fresh baked apple pie, the feeling of sadness or loneliness, the sound of an alarm clock at 5 a.m., and the sound of dropping something down the stairs. So you're going to illustrate using your expressive lines how these things would taste, sound, or feel, or smell, okay? Now first, what you can do is you can write all these out and make sure you have enough space to draw underneath, and next to it, you can tell me how it feels, sounds, smells, or whatever you want to use to describe your lines next to the prompts, okay? And when you're done with that, you're going to take a picture of all 6 of your illustrations, and you're going to submit them to Google Classroom, okay? All right, best of luck. Y'all have fun. Bye.